Bro, go buy a new mic. Go buy a new mic. You worrying about if I won't play you. Go buy a new fucking mic. I'm gonna play you. Go buy you a mic, man. You worrying about the wrong shit. Go buy you a new mic. That's what you go do. Go buy you a new mic. That's what you go do. Go buy a mic. Go buy a new mic. That's what you go do. Go buy a new mic. One of these, go buy you a new one. I just talk through here. I just talk through here. That's what you do. Worrying about if I won't play you. I wasn't lying. That was facts, bro. You literally, I don't know what you be talking about, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, nigga ain't leave Roraw test open at all the whole game, bro. Literally the whole game, bro. Then I go to post up, they call the charge, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Bro. I'm not trying that overtime ever. That's one of them rookies. At one of the rookies that they had to, zero out. But if we did add rookies to this motherfucker, your team would be comp. You know what I'm saying? Like, your team would be cop. I mean, like, everybody's team would just be like on some perfect shit, low key. I ain't gonna front. I fucks with it though.
Live.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I fucks with it. Leave that on automatic. That been working. Next time I might go buy you a Benz. What the fuck? No. Oh, hell no. Yeah, we got two right now. With the two right, shut up. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta go do that. Always. I don't know who this is. Oh no, yeah, I let that on automatic on purpose. Oh yeah. We gonna gap that. I know he could shoot with him, but gap that shit. Him too. Gap him too.
From Charlotte, North Carolina, it's the home of the Hornets, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Dan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Older. For the Portland Trailblazers, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. And And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers.
But I'm not phased.
Here's McGrady. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And what a matchup we have here in the front court.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Good on the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Towns up top. Kicks it out to Giannis. On the wing, Giannis. Five to shoot. Right side Towns. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Blazers on offense. McGrady outside. Pass the ball. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
Towns, the screen. Down low. The Trailblazers pull it in. Inside. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 5.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
A nice shot by Okoro.
Simon's becoming so...
Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Yellow Boy driving the paint. Jared Allen looming large down low, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
Making on full display.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3.
Javino. And Okoro pulls it down. Right side, Simon. Towns wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And kept on a couple occasions. Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Now Simons, following McGrady's 3-point attempt. Here's Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. Good on the 3-point shot. Simons has got his second basket.
Well, you can't write Simons off in the corner just because he's usually a top-of-the-key shooter.
Here's McGrady. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Hornets trail by 3. Down his left side.
Oh, how the fuck does he...
Good D by Holmgren. McGrady outside. Ball with a wide open look. And the 3 ball is good. Ball's got 5 points so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
To the left wing. Back to Simons. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Over Green. And it's Giannis missing. Trailblazers leading by 6. Pass to McGrady. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Okoro with it. Outside, Towns. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Towns. Over Green. And that one's good. Towns.
Yeah, nice steady play from Towns against the clock. He wasn't rushing himself to get a shot off.
Here's and it's a great finish.
Oh my.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Now here's Simons. 5 points in the game. Towns down low. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in.
Credit for jumping
And I'll
too
tell
early.
You, offense comes
It's cooked every
really
time. That's a bucket
big
every
cat.
fucking time. Come on, thank you.
Stolen by Okoro. Pass to Simons.
Diego is better.
The kick out to Towns. It's stolen by McGrady. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. They get it back. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Simons. Portland, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
To the left side wing. Olynyk can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 8. Back to DeRozan. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. In the corner, Bay with it. Nailed from three-point land. Bay's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Showing the range. How about Bay taking and making his fair share of those triples.
And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's DeRozan. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, and DeRozan, one of the game's more powerful wings, scoring through the foul.
The Trailblazers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Vito Turkoglu was a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team who made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Here's Collier. Hasn't made one yet. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Astro Linux, the three. Right side Gasol. They kick out to Heel. His three-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 7. And here's Wiseman. Bucket is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Collier.
What the?
He can't hit that time. Nice D from DeRozan. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Here's Collier. They kick out to Heel. Bay sets a screen. To the middle. Back to Hield. Clock is at 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Portland ball. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. DeRozan a screen. On the wing, DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Releases. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
To the paint. In the corner, Bay with it. On the wing, Heel. Still yet to score. Shoots over DeRozan. And that one comes up a bit short.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bay. And just miss after miss right now. Outside Covington. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Trailblazers, and Simons has got the ball here for Charlotte. They trail by 16. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Crafty move. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Holmgren. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
McGrady outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Giannis right side. To end the cold streak. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Pass to McGrady. For 3. No good that time.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Using his size, Giannis.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Thank you. Oh my
Now here's
fucking
McGrady.
God.
Covered by a Okoro. There's Green
Oh
with the
my
3.
God, bro.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Anybody could do that to Giannis. That makes no sense.
Giannis rips it down.
Anybody could fucking
A nice,
Giannis
strong
could do that.
finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Oh, wow. What a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow. Misses in close. That will count. No good that time. And so it's Portland with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Hornets trail by 14. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Good D by Holmgren.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Trailblazers leading by 14. Outside ball. Launches it. And that one's good. McGrady's got 21.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Giannis, no good. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Back to Holmgren. Pass the ball. Right wing. Just 4 to shoot. A steal. 4-on-3 break. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Giannis says, get off me.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. It's good from long range.
3 points.
What the fuck?
And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. There's Ball with the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Giannis left side. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Makes it off the glass. Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
To end the run. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Going inside. Good Shafino. Shot is off.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. He said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you.
First personal foul.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
Good on the second free throw. And the Trailblazers with possession here. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Stolen by Okoro. Jumps up. And Okoro throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now, Giannis. He's got 17. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Holmgren.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Here's McGrady. He's got 25. To the wing right side.
I fucking I hate.
Here's Hood Shafino. Pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Buries it from 3-point range.
Bro.
Green's got 8 points.
God.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Portland grabs the miss. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And timeout. Is called by Charles Lee. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
2 minutes remaining in the
And here's DeRozan. He has 7. .153 left to play in the third. Wiseman. Offline from the top of the key. Gasol looking around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Gasol is just so crafty, a magician, if you will, with the ball, and incredible at using his pump fake to earn that trip to the strike.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
On its way from DeRozan for 2. Here's Wiseman. Out to DeRozan. Covington wide open. He fires. Portland again missing.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to talk to his guys. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Outside DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Hornets trail by 16. Hield attacking. Pass to Bey. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Gasol. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The wherewithal from Gasol there, nailing the shot despite the tough defense.
Muscle!
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Oh, I did that wrong.
A truly skillful 7-footer. Pau Gasol doesn't just rely on his size to beat others to buckets and boards. There's a finesse to his game most big men don't possess.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Edwards. Back to DeRozan. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah.
62.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Portland leading by 15. McGrady with the ball. Over Hield. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I'm saying a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. Driving inside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Giannis inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points here in the second half.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
First team foul.
Now, here is McGrady. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McGrady's got 27.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Portland leading by 19 points. Green in the post. It's rebounded by Towns. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Giannis gets it to go.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Got that bucket in no time at all. McGrady's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, Coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go. Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Over in the corner, Green. No good on the three.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down. Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Here's McGrady. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
And McGrady drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Giannis with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Okoro up top. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Holmgren. Tries yet again. And Antetokounmpo lays it in. Giannis has got 30.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hornets trail by 15. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
And the basket by DeRozan. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Blazers.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Outside, Simons. Holmgren with the steal. With the drive. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Here's Giannis. And the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 32 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to McGrady. To the inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on town.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Trailblazers leading by 21. .130 left to play in the final quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength. Poor Portland.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
3 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Blazers ball.
46 seconds left in the game. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside. McGrady's got 38 points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And that one's good. McGrady's got 40 points.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Now Simons. Here's Okoro. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for...
world. I seen what I seen. You seen what you seen. I'm out here running every day. Get me the next screen.